Spelling, word magic, and the hidden power of language. Language is more than just communication, it is a tool of power, influence, and even sorcery. The very act of spelling words is akin to casting spells, shaping reality through vibrations and meaning. Words are not just symbols, they hold an energy that directs thought and perception. This idea is deeply embedded in history, religion, and occult traditions, where knowledge of language was often reserved for the elite, priests, magicians, and rulers who used words to control the masses. The occult origins of language. Many words in modern English trace their roots back to ancient sources: Latin, Greek, Old English, Hebrew, and even Egyptian. When we break them down, we find connections to ancient rituals, deities, and control systems that still shape our consciousness today. For example, the word grammar shares its roots with grimoire, a book of magical spells. This is no coincidence, those who control words control reality. The priests of ancient times knew this well, using sacred texts and spoken incantations to manipulate energy and thought. Spell to spell a word is to cast a spell, arranging symbols to create meaning and influence minds. Curse course and curse sound. Similar because they both dictate a path or outcome, one through education, the other through negative energy. Pharmacy comes from the Greek pharmakeia, meaning sorcery or poison. Medicine was once tied to alchemy and magical potions. Legal and financial word magic. The legal system is built on word magic, using archaic terms and double meanings to bind people into contracts they don't even understand. Courts, banks, and governments rely on linguistic deception to maintain power. Mortgage, literally death pledge. You agree to pay until you die. Summons. A legal summons is also an occult term for summoning spirits. The court summons your presence. Bank. Just like a riverbank controls the flow of water, a financial bank controls the flow of money. Currency. From current, indicating a flow of energy, much like electricity or water. Register. Regis means king in Latin. To register something is to submit it to the king's ownership. Many people unknowingly participate in legal and financial spells, agreeing to terms and conditions they never question. Language is the tool that binds them. Religious and mythological wordplay. Religious institutions have long understood the power of words. The Bible, Quran, and other sacred texts emphasize the importance of the word as the source of creation. God said, "Let there be light." The universe was spoken into existence. In the beginning was the Word, John 1 verse 1, the Logos, the divine principle of speech and creation. Amen derived from the Egyptian god Amun, suggesting a hidden connection to ancient worship. Even the word church traces back to Circe, the Greek sorceress who enchanted men and controlled them through magic. The pulpit pulls people into the pit of belief, using the power of words. Corporate and media spells. Words control perception. Governments and corporations carefully choose their language to manipulate public consciousness. The media, in particular, engages in a broadcasting, which sounds very much like casting spells broadly over the population. Television, dictating what reality should look like. Channel. Just like in magic, a TV channel directs energy and attention. News. NEWS, north, east, west, south, covering all directions, dictating a worldview. Program. TV programs aren't just shows, they program the viewer's mind. Advertise, creating desires and insecurities to sell products. When people watch TV, they are literally being programmed, their thoughts, desires, and beliefs shaped by the words and images they consume. The hidden power of names and words. Names are powerful. In many traditions, knowing someone's true name grants power over them. This is why names in history are often changed or hidden. Government, to govern the mind. Wednesday. Woden's Day, Odin, the Norse god of wisdom and war. Thursday. Thor's Day, named after the god of thunder. Friday. Freya's Day, goddess of love and magic. Even our days of the week are infused with ancient deities, subtly reinforcing forgotten mythologies. Breaking free from the spell. Once you see the hidden layers of language, you can begin to break the spell. Here are some ways to reclaim your power over words. 1. Be conscious of language, pay attention to the words you use and hear. Question legal terms, corporate slogans, and media narratives. 2. Reclaim your own spells, speak affirmations, create personal mantras, and use words deliberately. 3. Decode etymology, study the roots of words to uncover hidden meanings. 4. Silence is power. Sometimes, not engaging in word magic is the best way to stay free from manipulation. 5. Use words as creation, instead of letting others define reality for you. Create your own definitions, beliefs, and worldview. Conclusion: words are the true magic. Language is a double-edged sword. It can be used to control and deceive, but it can also be used to manifest and liberate. The ancients knew that to name something is to give it power, and that spelling is a form of casting reality into existence. Today, in an age of media saturation, legal traps, and corporate mind control, understanding the occult power of words is more important than ever. By mastering word magic, we can reclaim our mental and spiritual sovereignty, shaping our reality instead of being shaped by it. Now that you see the hidden nature of language, will you continue to let others spell reality for you, or will you start casting your own?